None of you are respectable people. Anybody in Hollywood, I would say you're not respectable. You have no care for humanity. You only care about yourselves. You only care about your music career or whatever dumb shit you have in your head. Well, then you use zippy words to convince people of like how normal you are and how inspired you are. But you don't really write music to inspire others, because if you wrote like that, it would be harder to get people to like your shit, because there's been such a change in the way that people write music. You only get a hit if you write in a formula, and that's what sells, and that's what you care about. So you don't actually give a shit about music, you just give a shit about the fame. And then these celebrities are using babies and children to fuel their businesses, which means they're not getting the same. It's not a fair playing field, because nobody did that to you when you were little, but it's not fair to you as an old ass, because guess what? They're evolved. They're smarter than you. They're more talented than you. I ain't talking about the 20s and the 30s either. I'm talking about infants. And infants grow out of a dirty diaper and they turn into grown-ups. And this group coming up of this alpha are the alphas. Because they're not going to put up with the shit that Kendall and Kylie and Kimmy and Chris and Mona Van. See, Mona Van doesn't think about that kind of shit. She's small-minded. She's sick. She's a sick-ass, weird-ass. She's literally wearing a tube top and a pair of spandex pants, looking off into the distance, taking a photo session shot of her and a dog who looks completely awkward and miserable. And it's seen in the camera. It's seen in the photo. And Gary Vee is still fucking standing there, parading the bitch around the fucking globe. Like, literally, it's fucking disgusting. You're fucking pathetic. There's no way in fucking hell I don't give a shit if the world was at stake. I would have never done that shit. Never in my fucking life. I would have found another fucking way to fucking expose this shit. I would never have fucking done this shit. Let's read about how sick you all are. Apple TV is like a DVD player for the 21st century. True. So now you're just telling all people that it's okay to act like you're on a television show. Well, you fake the fact that you like Russell Dickerson because he bought the book and he's got 437,000 followers. I'm sorry, but I don't want Russell Dickerson sharing the book. The only thing I'm happy about is that I got to see my sons. Although they're still trying to steal them away to take them off to foreign land of delusion land. That's the problem. So you either have it or you don't. And we all know that Taylor Biggs, as well as Jazzy, don't have it. They will sell anyone out to get, and they're only 9 and 13, 11. They will do whatever it takes while they stand in front of Mike Tyson and completely disrespect him and act like they're equal to Mike Tyson. No, Mike Tyson is your elder. And you need to learn fucking respect, you psycho little trash heap. And that's on the parents' shoulders, and that's on Jazzy's shoulders, but Jazzy doesn't have a moral compass, a moral bone in her fucking body. iPod Shuffle is smaller and lighter than a pack of gum. iPod is the size of the deck of cards. The next question we want to ask ourselves, are you all just going to be put into execution? Because that is the only way that I experience the world to be a better place is if you no longer exist. I definitely know that's happening for Monovan. Shall we pull up her photos again, everybody? The fact that you don't see anything wrong with what you've done is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I always like to have some kind of fresh thing on the table, especially Thanksgiving when everything is like very.
She's not
dense,
American.
Right? So I'm debating full salad or maybe wilted greens.
So this is called whining.
Wilted greens.
And that's how this is tiptoeing around the fact that she knows she's fucking caught. So she's literally crying on camera. And then she posts this. Gary Vee, what do you have to say about that? Oh, you think this is the attention that you want to have, Monovan, you Persian. You're a Persian, you're not American. So how is it that people in America are accepting the DEI shit when clearly she's a fucking bitch with a fucking Russian piece of shit disintegrating our fucking culture? This shit is fucking garbage. She's fucking a piece of shit. Look at her fucking skin. There ain't nothing in there. And then Gary Vee's gonna post all his little dumb shit about how rich he is and how you're supposed to be what? A good person associated to that?
What the fuck are you supposed to have your whole life figured out at 20?
Oh, here's the acceptance
Pressure
speech.
we put on these kids to figure out stuff at 22, 20. At like 30 years old, you should have your life figured out. I don't know a 40-year-old that has their life figured out.
She's enlightened, she said.
Married. What the fuck does your friend's marital status have to do with your life? Stop looking.
So now she's bugging him on when they're gonna get married. When are you gonna marry the bitch, Gary Vee? You don't stay engaged for like 10 years. I'm sorry. What's the fucking point of being in a relationship? Let's see it, you fucking bitch. If you're in love with the fucker, force him to marry you. And if you're strong enough, it won't happen, will it? According to the law of the universe. However, you're maybe not as strong as we all thought, Gary Vee. Because all I can see of what you've done to me is sell me out on a daily, not even a daily or not even on a regular basis, on a moment-to-moment fucking basis while you stand next to a fucking Egyptian, a fucking Iranian, and a fucking Chinaman. Who are literally losing so bad in life, and they literally have that fucking fake-ass smile just like Monovan. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Little do they know the talents of growth.
These pressures we put on ourselves for no reason, starting with your...
You're under a lot of pressure, Sid. Sid, you're under a lot of fucking pressure. Monovan, you're under so much fucking pressure that your head should literally be about to explode. All of you influencers are under so much fucking pressure. It's incredible how much pressure you're under with all those millions of people watching you. And you don't handle it very well either. You don't even deliver on any form. You're not figuring shit out. You never figure it out. You live in an existence of a world of which you create, the context of which you live. So now you're just living in pressure, and it's like a pot about to explode, like a nuclear bomb, Paris Hilton. The pressure that you're under is incredible. It's incredible how much pressure you're all under. So incredible. So much pressure. So much pressure. So much pressure. I just cannot believe how much pressure you're under, Mona Van. Your Friendsgiving is like seriously pressure. Aren't you Iranian? Why would you celebrate Thanksgiving?